Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. If you guys don't know me, my name is Mark. I am a Canadian aviation YouTube content creator as well as a plane spotter and aircraft photographer. And welcome back to another video of mine, guys. I really hope that you're all doing very fantastic right now. Me, I just came from another day of a school day, I should say, but I'm over it, and yeah, I'm just recording this on the afternoon of March 10, 2021. This video is supposed to be coming out earlier this month, but I kind of pushed it back due to some preparations for new courses in school, as well as because I actually recently changed my airport. If you guys did not watch my videos last month as well as January, you should know that I did have some airport showcases that are located in the fictional airport in Canada. But now for this airport showcase, I actually have a brand new airport that I have built. I'll be explaining you very soon, but yeah. If we have anything special in this airport showcase, I will show you that, but that will be later. So to start off with the time frame for this airport, I kind of do want to improve the time frame, but in terms of the effects, you can see it in the video. It kind of looks more like daytime, but the time frame in this airport that I'm intending it to do is that I'm actually intending it to put it in the evening. What I mean by that in the evening is that I'm trying to make my airport have its time frame around sunset, so you will be seeing a sunset color effects, but unfortunately they are not present in this video. All that you can see is kind of daylight effects, as you can see. The reason why I tried to do that, I can't do that, is because I did have a malfunction with some of the lights down here in the basement. I record all my airport showcases in the basement. I can't put my airport somewhere else. Number one, it's gonna be time consuming. Number two, it's there's not a lot of space for it. The basement would be the only space, especially now I'm collecting more and more model aircraft, and there's just more to come in the future, so I would like you to stay tuned for that, so don't miss it. Anyways, let's get started into this airport showcase. So if you guys don't know this airport, this is actually a fictional airport that I built. It's somewhere in the Caribbean. Let's just say it will be in the location in St. Vincent of the Grenadines. If you don't know that island, I know it's a tiny island. I actually do have a best friend who has her mother who used to live there. She's actually a descent of Caribbean culture. So yeah, this airport would be located in St. Vincent, and I would just name this airport Airplane Island just because I love aviation, and as well, hence the name, because I want to put as much as airplanes in this airport as possible. If it would have been a real-life airport, I'm sure this would be the largest and the busiest airport in the Caribbean. I don't know which is it, but I'm just going to assume it's going to be either Havana or Punta Cana. If you guys know the busiest airport in the Caribbean, let me know in the comments, but let's just get started in this video. First off, we're starting with this WestJet Boeing 737-800. He just arrived from Toronto. And on the runway right now, here we have United Airlines Boeing 777-200ER. And this will be heading out to Newark. To start off the parking locations for most of the aircraft in this airport showcase, we're going to start off with this classic Air Canada Lockheed L1011. And right now he's just currently looking for his spot. Now in the next clips of this video, there are actually going to be two terminals that I will be showing you. This is just this terminal with all the gates in it, because it's in the Caribbean. I know that most airports in the Caribbean, they would have a mix of their facilities would have a mix of both terminals that have jet bridges and terminals that don't and require aircraft to be parked upon the apron. It does happen in several Caribbean airports. This can actually happen in Punta Cana. I'm actually trying to base this airport something like Punta Cana, because I remember when I visited that airport around 2015, so I would have been 9 years old. Even though I don't have any photos, because I know that I was more little that time, but I do remember the sights of how the airport actually looked like. When I searched it up, when I was about to make this airport, so that would be currently right now, I would see that half of the planes would park at the airport's gate facilities, while the rest would park in the remote stand. So we're gonna get to the more of this terminal later on. And another classic jet aircraft we have on focus right now. Here we have an Air France Concorde, and this will be heading out to Paris. First aircraft parked at the jet bridge right now. Here we have a Turkish Airlines Boeing 777-300ER. But you can see the Darren model is actually trying to make it look like a 777-200ER. It kind of looks like one, and I apologize for pointing out my finger. I should have pointed out like this, but anyways, yeah, this aircraft is supposed to be a 777-300ER. In reality, according to Turkish Airlines fleet, I looked up on their website, which is a really reliable source, obviously. They said that they don't have any 777-200 or 200LR or maybe even 200ER in their fleet. So I'm just gonna say 777-300ER. Like I said again, 777-300ER. I kind of wanted to repeat this word because I hope that I did not mispronounce it by mistake. Next aircraft we have over here, we have an Air Canada Boeing 787-9, and he just arrived in from Toronto Pearson. And another Air Canada aircraft on our list right now, but this time here we have a Boeing 777-300ER, and he just arrived in from Montreal. And now we are focusing on two of the double-decker aircraft types over here. So starting off, we have this British Airways Boeing 747-400. And in a few minutes, it's just getting its last bags on board. And this will be heading out to London Heathrow. And beside him, here we have the super jumbo of the skies, an Emirates Airbus A380-800. And very soon, it's going to be heading out to Dubai. And to make this airport showcase a little bit more interesting, I actually decided that I actually have an idea just to place like a little so-called incident. So what you're seeing right now is that here we have an Aeromexico Boeing 787, and unfortunately his landing wasn't as the pilots have anticipated. Keep in mind, this is actually a fictional incident. I actually am not basing this accident that you're showing right now on a real accident. Now, to explain this, if you can see where I put the United Airlines Boeing 777-200ER that's about to take off on this runway? Well, this runway has been cleared from debris, but as you can see, here we have an Aeromexico Boeing 787-8, and the aircraft is surrounded by Lego figures, aka of the fire department, the airport's fire department, as well as you can see a little white Lego piece that also would resemble an airport bus. And basically what happened to this aircraft is that it was landing onto the airport's runway. Like I said, this is a fictional incident that I just made up in my mind just to keep this airport a little bit more interesting. I just want to put some new interesting features to make sure that my airports are more interesting, especially in upcoming new airport showcases. But yeah, this Aeromexico Boeing 787-8, it made like, its landing wasn't really that pleasant. It bounced on a runway, then veered off, and it crashed into a sandy ditch. And where I would be pointing, I know that you can't see it, but let's just say this area where I'm putting my finger right now, this would be like the ocean, and then where the plane is resting right now, it's actually in the sand. So luckily, this was an innocent incident because no one was hurt, and the aircraft isn't really as damaged as it would be anticipated. So thank God this airport is, this airplane, sorry, my bad, is not a write-off. So that's a very, very good happy ending. However, the landing will be investigated. But yeah, this aircraft has just arrived in from Mexico City. Moving on to the remote stand, here we have an Alitalia Airbus A330-200, and this will be heading out to Venice. Next in line, here we have a KLM Boeing 787-9, and this will be heading out to Amsterdam after the last passengers get on board. Just pulling into the gate right now, here we have a Delta Airlines Boeing 767-300ER. and the air stairs are about to get into the aircraft, so the air stairs are about to be parked very soon. It is yet to arrive, but it will arrive in a few seconds. And this Boeing 767-300ER, it just arrived in from Atlanta. Here we have a Boeing 777-200ER operated in the American Airlines brand. And as you can see, if you can see the Lego figures, those are supposed to resemble catering trucks. And the aircraft is just resting. It isn't doing anything much. The pilots are not in the cockpit. But just a few hours ago, this aircraft has arrived from Miami. And the aircraft will overnight at the airport. And then on the next morning, it's going to be heading back to Miami. Next to him, we have another Delta Airlines aircraft. But this time, it's an Airbus A330-300. And here he just arrived in from Detroit. And the last two aircraft on the remote stand, spoiler alert guys, these are actually low-cost carrier airlines. So starting off over here, we have a Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-800, and he just arrived in from Dallas Love Field. And last aircraft on the remote stand guys, here we have a JetBlue Airbus A320-200, and he just arrived in from Orlando. And the last aircraft to end today's video, everyone. Here we have a Delta Airlines Boeing 757-200. And this will be heading out to Atlanta. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching another video of mine. I really hope that you enjoyed it. As well as some interesting things that I have put into this airport showcase. I should have put more visual items, especially for the background pictures. I know that you're just seeing like this airport does not have any good background, like for example, no beaches, no palm trees, and this airport is actually in the Caribbean, so why can't a Caribbean island actually have that? And especially for the Aeromexico Boeing 787, it does kind of look like, it kind of looks like it crashed in water, even though you can tell the what happened to the aircraft. And speaking of the Aeromexico 787, yeah, that was a good additional thing to add in the video. Like I said earlier, this incident is not based on a real accident that has happened. However, I just wanted to put it in the video just to kind of so-called move the plot forward, as well as trying to make all videos interesting. But yeah, guys, that does conclude another airport showcase of mine. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a huge thumbs up. Comment below what you think. Consider subscribing if you're new. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye.